get rid of me while I tell you everything I didn't like about New York. No one please come at me, this is just my opinion. Starting off, I know this one isn't like a huge surprise, like it's to be expected, but everywhere in New York is just chaotic AF. Everywhere is super busy, there's a million people wandering around, and obviously that's a lot of tourists, but no one looks where they're going. People have no spatial awareness or self-awareness, so people stop in front of you randomly or just walk right in front, like it's chaos. Not just pedestrians as well, but cars and traffic were psychotic. A pedestrian crossing, the lights would be green for the pedestrians, but cars would kind of drive almost right up to you, so it was uncomfortable. Everyone's attitude slash, I guess, American attitude was that people were just kind of rude and just kind of had an attitude about everything. And I'm going to explain that with a few different examples. When we went to restaurants and out, I would have thought, given there's a tipping culture in America, that the service would be not like outstanding, but at least people would be nice and make an effort to get my order right or make me feel welcome as a customer. But they didn't really. Coffee shops as well. Like every time I ordered coffee from a Starbucks or a Dunkin', people just didn't want to be there. Like I know I'm the first person to whinge about my job. I get that. But at the same time, in my PT role where I'm customer or client facing, I don't be rude or have attitude to my clients. So I thought that was weird. Not only did people have the attitude, but many times when ordering a coffee, did the servers get my order wrong? And then when they get it wrong, they have an attitude about it. And I was like, I'm sorry, I just want freaking coffee to be correct. So then when I was there, my like fun little thing I wanted to do, because I see all the girls do on TikTok, was like I wanted to order some fun like iced coffee drinks from the different chains. When the Christmas special rolled over in Dunkin' and the cookie crumble cloud latte came out, every time I ordered it, they freaking got it wrong. And I made a separate TikTok about this, but like the thing that I didn't understand about getting this drink wrong was it was the first thing on the menu. Like genuinely it was the first thing on the menu and I had a picture of what it should look like. And my next thing I didn't like, which will probably come as no surprise after what I've just said, is I didn't like the tipping culture. Because genuinely, 9 times out of 10, they just didn't do a very good job. The 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks that we were there, we had one experience. One, where I'd say the server made an effort to be nice to us as customers. I'd say actually went above and beyond. And that sort of thing, I'm like, mate, of course you're getting a tip. And obviously, we're not dickheads. We're not going to tip people because we know that's the expectation, we know that's the culture. Like, we are going to tip regardless. But it was very frustrating. And along the lines of people having kind of rude attitudes. We went to quite a few sports games, which was so much fun. But we heard a lot of really bizarre insults being thrown out at games. Even just the bad sportsmanship. I guess because it's not what we do in Australia. The amount of outright booing that they would give to the other teams was insane. And I think it's kind of funny. And I don't know, ironic, because at the start of every game, obviously there's a national anthem like we do here in Australia, but everyone's super patriotic about it and very proud, and I get that, I appreciate that. But then to likewise be, just to have like bad sportsmanship throughout, I don't know, it was funny. And in 2 separate occasions, so we went to, we heard some really just crazy insults. So the first time was at a Rangers game where New York was playing Carolina, and the guys next to us were kind of having like a banter, but rude banter, go at some Carolina people, and like, yes, they were doing it back, but the insults that were being thrown out there, I don't think I can say them on TikTok, like, I think you'll get banned, and kind of rightly so. You're a slur for a gay person. And the second was you're a tranny. I feel so uncomfortable saying that. And at the second game, again, this was an ice hockey game, we were at a Rangers game, there was some younger people behind us. I'd say this girl was maybe like 15. Her and I think it was her older brother and her friends started yelling out bizarre insults at the New York players. Our players, like, I'm a New Yorker now. The insult that they threw out to the New York player was, you need to grape them with no lube. How is that appropriate? And again, this girl was like 15 and drinking. Don't know how she was getting alcohol, but she was drinking. And last but not least, the smell of marijuana. Every second street you turn down. Whatever floats your boat, but I don't need to smell it 24/7 as I'm walking through the streets. Anyway, that's my get ready with me and all things I didn't like about New York.